Oh man, it is a cold start to our day. As you were waking up and getting out early this morning, we were tracking temperatures down into the 20s, feeling like the teens. We really haven't warmed up that much more since then. It's all thanks to a very strong cold front, so maybe finding some comfort in knowing that we're not alone in these bitter cold temperatures as we're kind of kicking off Halloween here. So really the only spot still tracking some of that warmth really along the Carolinas into Georgia and Florida, but now even on that side of the Appalachians starting to feel some of that cool weather. We're doing better than some areas like Bismarck. They're only tracking about 10 degrees closer to home St. Louis, tracking the upper 30s, and that's pretty much what we're seeing locally. Those upper 30s, low 40s, 41 over in Carbondale along with Cape Girardeau and Harrisburg, upper 30s for Sparta and Mount Vernon. But then you factor in that wind chill. Of course, we've got that steady breeze. You're really going to notice that breeze later tonight as you're out trick-or-treating out of the northwest. So on that northwestern side, we're seeing that cooler air kind of pull in. So feeling like 27 over in Sparta and 31 for Mount Vernon. Taking a live look right now, though, over in Metropolis, if you just glance outside, it really doesn't look that bad at the moment. We've got lots of blue skies and sunshine, but it's just not going to be enough to keep us warm. So as we go into the rest of our Halloween, highs somewhere in the low 40s. And then again, you factor in that breeze, it's going to feel more like the mid 30s. And unfortunately, especially when you're out trick-or-treating tonight, it's going to feel like the upper 20s. So just make sure you bundle up. It's going to be bitter cold. It was a cool start to our day. And overnight tonight, it's actually going to be even colder. So just make sure you protect any of those sensitive outdoor items. Cool air sticking around by midweek, but hey, at least by late week, we're not in winter despite it feeling like it. We are in fall, so we are going to bounce back at least. We're going to be back up to those seasonal highs into the mid 60s. Right now, though, tracking those low 40s, and again, pretty much as warm as it's going to get. As you're on your way home, or maybe just some very early Halloween festivities, upper 30s, low 40s, but feeling about 10 degrees lower than that. By 7 o'clock, tracking temperatures around freezing, feeling like the low 20s. So as you're out there, I know it's not going to ruin your costume. Just grab that jacket, the extra layer. It's really going to come in handy tonight. Overnight tonight, we're going to fall back down into the low to mid 20s, feeling more like the teens, especially for Southern Illinois. So poor kiddos at the bus stop tomorrow morning. Again, just make sure you do bundle up. By mid-morning tomorrow, we are tracking at least temperatures back into the 30s and highs into the mid 40s by Wednesday. But again, still very chilly despite all of the sunshine that we're tracking. The sunshine sticking around today as well. Few clouds may work their way in when you're out trick-or-treating, especially about 5 to 6. Also a reminder, maybe not so nice reminder, it's our last 6 p.m. sunset of the year. So of course, time change right around the corner as well. But temperature-wise for tonight, you see that breeze out of the northwest. Temperatures around freezing, but then the wind chill into the mid-20s. So just incredibly cool. Unfortunate timing, but on the positive note, we are going to stay dry. So at least we've got that going for us. It's going to be pretty chilly these next couple of days, even cooler as you're out the door tomorrow morning. So still tracking the possibility of a hard freeze up until about Thursday morning. We're back up into the 30s and 40s, and nice to see that steady incline. Great timing as far as the weekend goes. Storm Track 3 up always coming in handy. I mean, radar on the go, at least that can give a bit of a break, but it's going to be nice to keep an eye on these temperatures. If you're not a fan of maybe the January-like weather we're seeing today, there is a change on the way. You can always find comfort in the Midwest weather. It's always going to change, at least in the next couple of days. But hey, maybe you like the 40s. Good news, it's sticking around for a few more days. So bitter cold and just scary cold Halloween temperatures. Highs today only in the low 40s. Tomorrow afternoon will be warmer, but tomorrow morning will be cooler as we dip down into the low 20s. And there's that steady increase. So as we head into the end of the weekend and the weekend, we're back to our seasonal high into the low to mid 60s. Not really tracking that chance for rain, maybe some isolated showers as we head into Sunday, Monday, and then maybe Tuesday.
Of course, it wants to warm up after Halloween, after the kids do all their trick-or-treating, but at least it will be dry out there.
You're going to earn that candy this
Exactly.
evening.
Make them work for it. Thanks, Katie.